Hello everybody, my name's Julie and this is a Modular Me pattern system video, and today I'm talking about how to choose the right size when you're ready to trim your pattern and start cutting your fabric. So it's exciting that you've got to this point, you've downloaded the PDF, you've printed everything out, you've stuck it all together and you're ready to go. And I'm going to step through basically the very simple way I would like you to work out what size that you're going to use. But before I do that, I've got a couple of things I want to share with you. Number one is that you are unique and you're wonderful and you deserve clothes that fit you and that are comfortable to wear and make you feel good and reflect your true style. No one is the same shape and style as you. And industry standards of garment sizes are not only irrelevant, they're inconsistent. They are just numbers. So what we want you to do is forget about everything to do with numbers and judging numbers. Please don't try and guess your Modular Me pattern size based on clothes that you've made in the past or clothes that you buy in the shops, because they can be all over the place. So let's just step through how we're going to do this. In a previous video, we asked you to measure yourself, both your bust and your hip. So we're going to reference that bust measurement now. And if you find page 7 in your instruction sheet, there are a couple of tables there. The top table says bust measurement. Then underneath that, finished garment measurements. These are the two tables we're going to talk about now. Now, obviously, I don't have a model here with me to measure, so I can only use myself. And I have measured my bust, and my bust is just over 91 centimeters. So I'm going to call myself 12 here for the point of this exercise. So when you've done that, the next step is I want you to get a garment that you already own that is the same sort of cut as the Modular Me top. And I want you to lay it flat on the table like I've done with this, and you're going to grab a tape measure, and I want you to measure at the bust level from side seam to side seam, and this one is 49 from side to side. I'm sure you can all see that. Then I want you to double that, and that will give us the bust circumference. So what I want you to do is pop down here onto the second table, finished garment measurements. Mine is twice 49, which is 98. I'm looking for something that's 90. There's a 98 there. So there's my equivalent finished Modular Me bust size there. The next step we're going to look at is I want you to grab the tape measure, and I want you to, underneath that same number, so mine's 12, what I'm going to do is measure around my hips. So basically it says the circumference of the hem of the garment, which is basically where your hips are. So that says 110. So I want you just to grab the tape. This is exactly what we do in face-to-face workshops when I'm working with this project with people. Exactly what we do. So there's 110, and I'm going to go, how does that feel? Does that feel right? Is that how big I would like my top there? Would I like it bigger? Would I like it smaller? And if you're happy with that, then you go, okay, I'm happy with that. If you're not, if you think you need a little bit more, scoot it out, because people have different preferences. The amount of ease in a garment is a very personal thing. Some people like things slim fitting, some people like them looser and freer fitting. So what I want you to do is work out, where does that feel right for you? And let's just say I wanted it to be on, say, 116. Then I'm going to go to the chart and I'm going to find a number that's close to 116. Well, 116 falls halfway between the 14 and the 16. So my personal preference for the hip measurement would be there. So that would then tell me that my hip measurement would fall between size 14 and size 16, yet my bust measurement is size 12. So the bottom line is, with this, you are going to work with pattern size 12, because it's all around about getting the bust right. This is the part of the top that determines how fabulous you feel when you're wearing a finished garment, not whether or not you've accommodated your hips and had to have a top up here that is bigger than you really need. So this is the bit we want to get right. This is our reference point that we're working from. The hips we can deal with, because it is a garment that shapes like this, and the beauty of working with Modular Me is the pattern is so easy to adapt to lots of people's different shapes just by angling the sides in and out. It's as simple as that, and it makes it fabulous to sew and opens up so many options for you. and we'll cover how to physically change your pattern in the next video.